I was such a fool. Hello, everyone. It's Ace. It's Ace coming at you live with another great episode of the Ray Z Show. And you know what? I was talking to a friend here. He's a new friend. And I want to introduce you. Your name?
Ding.
Huh?
Ding.
Ding? Bing.
Ding.
B?
Ding, as in dog. Ding.
Ding. Ding is my new friend. And we were just talking about, you know, I'm watching this Chinese stuff. We're talking about world events. And my question, in my mind, at least in the past 6 months, is what do the Chinese want with the Philippines Ocean? Because here they are, ramming vessels, hurting people, and acting as if that the Philippine boats don't belong in the Philippine waters. Is that Filipino waters?
They claim that the water belongs to them.
And the water, he said, they claim that the waters belong to them. Can you say that one again? Can you tell me that one again? They what? They believe what?
They believe that the water, the Philippine Sea, belongs to them. And the Filipino is not like we.
Oh my gosh, that's freaking crazy. So, you heard it. And they believe that the Philippine waters belong to them. For what reason, right? This country, I've been here for 5 years, and there's no need for aggression. There's no need if you're a good person. I thought it was the fish, but my friend just tuned me in on something new that I didn't know. Well, I knew it kind of, because I heard a story back when, how many years, can I ask you something? How many years ago was it when the Japanese invaded?
How many years? That was.
Were you alive?
I am not alive then. That was in the 1940s.
They invaded your country and they tried to take your gold. That's what I heard. Is that true?
Gold are just incidental. But, you know, the Japanese people during the time, they are invading different countries that are near to them. So,
How far is Japan from here?
Sorry.
How many hours flying Japan?
I've never flown.
1 hour, 2 hours, a couple hours? So I was living in Mindanao. And I was living in an area, it was called oh my gosh, I forgot. It was a squatter area. It was called oh my gosh. I moved into a what do you call it? When you share the CR, it's a boarding house kind of a thing, right? But we had the biggest apartment there, but the CR was outside, so we had to share with many people. So I'm always drinking at this local store. And this old guy, I don't know how old he was. He must have been older than you, because he said he was alive when the Japanese invaded. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he said that. This was almost 3 years ago. I said, why do they, why? He said, you know what? He goes, where we were living, and I don't know the name. There was a cave, an underground, they were looking, they invaded, and they went into the ground, right? They made making like a mining. So they tried to take the gold, but then the Japanese lost. Is that true? Did the Japanese finally lose?
The Yamashita gold. That was the Yamashita gold. So until now, it's not really confirmed whether
it's real or not.
It's real or not.
But the Japanese lost that war, right?
Yeah. The Japanese lost that war.
How did they lose it from your troops winning?
No, during the time it was then General MacArthur who held the Philippines. The American forces held the Philippine government. country from the occupation of
So they helped? America helped?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's great. And then the Japanese go us.
Yeah.
Amazing. So,
The Japanese on those battles.
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how long after that did America drop? Was it America that dropped the atomic bomb on Japan, and why?
Oh, remember, I was not really born that time.
No, but was that close to the time they invaded the Philippines? Philippines?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that was close because that's part of the Second World War when the Japanese entered the Philippines and other countries like the Taiwan.
They tried to take Taiwan too?
You remember the Pearl Harbor? Guam.
Oh, that was Japan. They
Yeah.
attacked Pearl Harbor
Yeah.
and killed so many people. Then the U.S. retaliated and dropped the atomic bomb.
Remember that?
Yeah. And that was the ultimate revenge, right?
Yeah.
America was thinking, we'll just kill all of you.
I cannot recall. I just studied history class, but
You know what? I saw an interview with the original guy that was flying the, I think, don't quote me on this, but I remember, I'm going to look it up when I get home. There was a guy that was flying the original jet that dropped that bomb, bro. He did an interview with someone. What year was the atomic bomb dropped?
I think that was 1945.
I saw an interview with this guy, and
It was 1945.
and when I remember the interview,
Oh, no, 1945 is the liberation. I think it's the liberation of the Philippines from the Japanese occupation.
when they dropped the atomic bomb, the Japan surrendered, right?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
They surrendered.
So let's talk about China. Why are they harassing your boats? In your opinion?
In my personal opinion, they want the Philippine Sea because they claim that belongs to them. The China Sea, what I'm referring to. But ever since it was the Philippines, it belongs to the Philippines.
Oh,
And there's another thing also with the many boats compared to just a few coming from the Philippines. How many boats, ships coming from China? I am just thinking, really deep thinking. The interest in the waters of the Philippine Sea, not so much about the fish. You're
I know. I
talking-
was so stupid. I thought that. I wasn't thinking oil. Tell me.
It could be. It could be because we are rich
In oil?
in oil also.
But you're not really.
Near-
Are you?
near
Is your country? Is your country drilling?
There are program and partnership that was launched before to other countries to help us drill that oil in the Philippine waters.
You know, while you're talking, I'm thinking about something. Maybe when China tries to take your entire country and they own it, or they think they're going to put an oil pipeline all the way to China in the sea. Is that possible?
That's a possibility with regard to the technology of China now.
They're really technology savvy when it comes to drilling.
They can do that actually.
I didn't know that, bro. You're so smart.
Oh, I'm just thinking.
They're going to run an oil pipeline all the way to China, occupy your country, and they think they're going to own all of it, not even just the ocean.
That's a possibility.
But they're going to wait until the U.S. gets... Watch this. They're going to wait until the U.S. They're opportunists. Opportunists. They're going to wait until the U.S. gets involved in a war that they can't handle. Then they will invade this, and the U.S. cannot protect you guys. Get it?
Yeah, not totally that the U.S.
They will try to protect. But when you spread yourself out too far, and you're fighting multiple wars, you cannot really conquer one war. Unless you use nuclear weapons.
That's very true.
If you don't use nuclear weapons, if you're not threatening to use it, and you don't show your power, conventional wars are not going to be fought anymore. That's just my feeling. Conventional wars are outdated. We don't have enough troops. If China invaded your country with troops, they have more ground troops than I think anyone in the world. Is that true?
It's very obvious that the Philippines, by itself, in a war situation, we cannot win against China.
You can't.
We can't.
Especially with ground troops. And I give your military great credit. I've seen these guys in the cities carrying. They're no bullshit. They are tough. But when it comes to China, I think they have more troops than anyone in the world. That's what I'm just gathering. The U.S. doesn't have it.
Actually, when the U.S. are here, it's the exercises.
Yes, I think right now we have 5 bases here. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I have
But
no idea about that.
they already said, the U.S. said that when the boats are out, they will escort. They said, because of the ramming and all of the bullying from China, that they will escort your boats. That's what they said recently.
Okay.
So we will see what happens with that. Let's see what happens. And I would love to do another interview with you. Your name again?
I'm Ding.
Ding.
Yeah.
This is my new friend Ding, and he was a special guest today. And I can't wait to interview him again. I'm Ace coming at you live. I love talking because I love talking to you fucking people. Peace out.